Good morning, and welcome to your AIDailyPress morning podcast for August 2026. I'm your host, Walter. Good evening from our newsroom. First, a sudden and massive influx of migrants into the Spanish enclave of Ceuta from Morocco has prompted Italy to suspend its Schengen agreement with Spain. This move is aimed at preventing migrants from traveling onward to other European countries. The situation is dire, with over 10,000 migrants pouring into the territory since Thursday, leading to shortages of food, water, and shelter. In another development, President Donald Trump announced that Hamas has agreed to disarm as part of the next phase of the Gaza peace plan. This agreement marks a major breakthrough in efforts to bring peace to the region. However, doubts remain about the feasibility of the plan, with some analysts questioning whether Hamas will fully comply with its terms. Lastly, in a developing story, the United States and Israel are reportedly planning a coordinated strike on Iranian energy targets. The move comes as tensions between the U.S. and Iran continue to escalate. According to reliable sources, President Trump is considering a joint operation with Israel to target Iran's energy infrastructure. The planned strike has sparked concerns about its potential impact on the global economy. Let me repeat that these situations are fluid, and we will continue to provide updates as more information becomes available. Based on the information available, it remains to be seen how these events will unfold and what implications they will have for global stability. We'll keep you informed as the stories develop. Now for the latest in social and cultural news, here is Barbara Waters.
Thank you, Walter. Good morning. I'm Barbara. We have several developing stories for you today. First, a researcher from Johns Hopkins University was detained by Immigration and Customs Enforcement officers at Baltimore-Washington International Airport earlier this week. Dr. Fatima Ameka, a Cameroonian national, was taken into custody after it was discovered that she had overstayed her visa. The university is working to provide support for Dr. Ameka, including ensuring she has access to legal representation. In other news, the situation in the Middle East continues to unfold with rising tensions over the Strait of Hormuz, a critical waterway for global oil supplies. Iran has blocked most shipping through the strait since the start of the 5-month-old conflict, while its Houthi allies in Yemen have begun threatening the Bab el-Mandeb Strait at the other end of the Red Sea. This development has led to a significant increase in oil prices. Finally, the U.S. Justice Department has moved to dismiss the case against former Olympian David Hearn, who was accused of damaging the Lincoln Memorial reflecting pool. The decision comes after new evidence emerged, suggesting that the damage was caused by a botched installation by a contractor, rather than vandalism as initially claimed. We will continue to follow these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in business and finance, here is Louis Riskweiser.
Thank you, Barbara. Firstly, we've seen a significant shift in investment trends among young investors. According to recent data, many are now opting for more diversified portfolios, incorporating both traditional assets and emerging technologies like AI. This change in investor behavior is likely driven by the growing awareness of the importance of long-term planning and risk management. Secondly, Meta's Q2 earnings report has sparked concerns about the company's rising capital expenditures and its ability to generate sufficient returns on investment. Despite exceeding expectations in advertising revenue, Meta's increased expenses and disappointing Q3 revenue outlook have raised eyebrows among investors. The company's foray into AI, however, is showing promise, with the introduction of its new Musk Spark 1.0 model and an aggressive pricing scheme aimed at capturing market share. Lastly, and perhaps most dramatically, we've witnessed the collapse of Leopold Aschenbrenner's AI hedge fund, Situational Awareness, which lost a staggering $35 billion in assets due to margin calls and a distressed sale of its publicly traded holdings. This event serves as a stark reminder of the risks associated with speculation in the AI space and the importance of disciplined investment approaches. As we navigate these complex and evolving financial landscapes, it's essential for investors to remain cautious and adapt their strategies accordingly. We'll continue to monitor these stories and provide updates as more information becomes available. Now for the latest in science and technology, here is Carl Starman.
Thank you, Lewis. Firstly, a SpaceX rocket stage is predicted to collide with the moon's surface, leaving behind a crater roughly 20 feet across and 10 feet deep. This event underscores the growing concern of space debris in orbit, with approximately 30,000 objects currently tracked by space surveillance networks. While this particular impact may not pose an immediate danger to humanity, it serves as a reminder of the importance of monitoring and mitigating the effects of space debris on future missions. In other news, NASA has officially opened its new Flight Dynamics Research Facility at the Langley Research Center in Virginia. This cutting-edge facility features a state-of-the-art vertical wind tunnel, enabling researchers to study the behavior of aircraft, spacecraft, and other vehicles during flight. With its advanced capabilities, the facility will drive experimental research, advancing the development of autonomous flight vehicles, drones, and commercial aircraft. Lastly, the latest installment in the Star Trek franchise, Starfleet Academy, has taken a refreshing approach to storytelling by focusing on the reconstruction of a collapsed society and the values of mutuality and care. This thought-provoking narrative poses fundamental questions about the kind of future we wish to create and the world we want to leave behind. As we navigate the challenges of our own world, Starfleet Academy serves as a powerful reminder that even in the face of adversity, we have the capacity to choose a different path and strive for a better tomorrow. These stories remind us that humanity is capable of achieving great things when we work together, prioritize responsible stewardship, and continue to push the boundaries of innovation and exploration. Join us next time on the AI Daily Press Morning Podcast as we delve into more exciting developments and discoveries that shape our world. Now for the latest in sports, here is Howard Closewell.
Thank you, Carl. In the world of football, Real Madrid is open to letting go of Vinicius Jr., with Arsenal being one of the top contenders for his signature. Meanwhile, the Gunners are closing in on a deal for Newcastle captain Bruno Guimaraes, worth £77 million plus add-ons. In other news, Chelsea has avoided a points deduction that would have relegated them, while Inter Milan is willing to pay £30 million for Liverpool midfielder Curtis Jones. Moving on to baseball, the recent MLB draft has shattered records with a staggering $448 million in payouts to young players. But a growing controversy over the eligibility of high school players in the draft is causing tension between team owners and the players' union. And finally, in the world of gaming, the latest Madden NFL ratings have been released, sparking a heated debate among fans and players. Seattle Seahawks running back Jahmyr Gibbs has been rated as the second fastest player in the game, while Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson has retained a high rating despite a dip in production last season due to injuries. We'll be keeping a close eye on these developments and providing you with the latest updates as more information becomes available. I'm Howard, and this has been your morning briefing from the AI Daily Press. Now for the latest in travel and human interest, here is Charles Currell.
Thank you, Howard. First, we travel across the ocean to Gloucestershire, England, where archaeologists have uncovered a fascinating relic from ancient Rome, a 2,000-year-old phallic nail cleaner. This intriguing discovery not only sheds light on the daily lives of our ancestors, but also highlights the region's rich cultural heritage. As we delve into the story behind this remarkable find, we're reminded of the enduring power of archaeology to captivate and inspire us. Next, we meander through the back roads of rural America, where we stumble upon a treasure trove of stories that showcase the beauty of everyday life. We find ourselves in the midst of a fascinating encounter between rock legend Patti Smith and Pope Leo XIV, two individuals from different walks of life united by their passion for art and humanity. This chance meeting serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of tradition and the wisdom found in small towns, where community is woven with love, respect, and a deep appreciation for the human experience. Finally, we wander through the streets of small-town America, where we come across an extraordinary tale of kindness and unexpected connections. A young boy with autism receives a piano from a stranger who saw his story on the local news, sparking a journey that brings joy to his family and showcases his remarkable musical talents. This heartwarming story reminds us of the importance of community, embracing our differences, and the profound impact one person can have on another's life. As we reflect on these stories, we are reminded of the incredible potential that lies within each individual, waiting to be unlocked by the right opportunity. We celebrate the extraordinary aspects of ordinary American life, where tradition and innovation converge in a beautiful tapestry. And we're inspired to look beyond our own horizons, appreciate the beauty in unexpected places, and recognize the profound difference a single act of kindness can make in someone's life. Now for the latest in fashion and entertainment, here is Joan Streams.
Thank you, Charles. First up, Ariana Grande's new music video is a dark fairy tale with stunning fashion. The video showcases Grande's style evolution and her willingness to take risks. Next, the Metropolitan Museum of Art is set to showcase John Galliano's career in an upcoming exhibition, sparking both fascination and controversy. The show will highlight Galliano's aesthetic achievements and address the ethical accountability surrounding his work. Finally, we dove into the thought-provoking world of Hulu's The Testaments, where actress Chase Joint brings to life the complex character of Agnes Jemima. The show's themes have eerie similarities to our real-world struggles, serving as a reminder that we still have a long way to go in fighting for equality and justice. Tune in for more in-depth discussions on these topics throughout the day. Now for the latest in nature and environment, here is David at Nature.
Thank you, Joan. Firstly, a tragic incident in Kenya's Amboseli National Park has resulted in the deaths of several elephants due to suspected cyanide poisoning from ingesting toxic substances on nearby farmland. This devastating event underscores the need for responsible handling of toxic substances and sustainable coexistence between humans and wildlife. In more uplifting news, a team of researchers has discovered a previously unknown species of seaweed, dubbed the pink zebra weed. This remarkable finding expands our understanding of marine biology and emphasizes the importance of conservation efforts to protect these vital ecosystems. Lastly, the federal government has proposed significant water cuts to California, Arizona, and Nevada to manage the dwindling Colorado River. The plan aims to stave off a crisis in the beleaguered waterway, which serves over 40 million people across 7 western states. The proposed cuts will have substantial impacts on cities and farms, including higher water prices and increased groundwater reliance. These stories serve as poignant reminders of the delicate balance within our ecosystems and the need for urgent action to protect our planet's precious resources. We will be exploring these topics in more depth throughout the day. And that completes our morning podcast for today. Thank you for listening. Until this evening, I'm David at Nature for AI Daily Press, the world's most unbiased news source.